And we're back. We are back with SimGamer TV's Sunday Afternoon Drive live streaming. 3 to 6 every Sunday Pacific time. And we're going to continue our drive here. We're actually driving from to Karlskrona, taking the ferry across to Gdansk. I think is how that's pronounced. I don't know because I'm an American and I don't know how to pronounce these kind of things. That's okay. You all can laugh at me as I mispronounce all this stuff. Get our cruise control set. Continue our journey. Oh, one thing I need to take care of. Pause for just a moment. Reset the timer. Boop. And continue on our way. How am I doing on fuel? I'm fine on fuel. Don't have to worry about that. Don't need any petrol. Cruise along here through the landscape of Sweden. Oh, look at that water. I love games that do water effects really, really well because it's such, it's such a natural thing. You can get past how, sort of two-dimensional some of the trees look sometimes, but if water's not done right, forget it. For a game to look realistic, the water needs to behave like water, or at least look like it behaves like water. This is a beautiful countryside, not unlike Washington State. Especially on the west side where there's more rain. Theodore says he lives really close to Linköping in Sweden, which is, oh, stop. Oh my God. Yeah, so I'm, so in this map, there it is. I just did a delivery from there last episode, I think. One of these days I want to actually come over and actually travel around Europe. Heading through, look at this backup. All these cars. Another thing they did really good in this game is how traffic behaves. Some drivers are nice, some aren't, but people behave pretty darn realistically. There was a big traffic update they gave the game last year that made a huge difference on how the game performs and how people sort of behave when it comes to traffic. We got a roundabout and then a right turn to handle. Coming about. Hear the whine of my Driving Force GT. Blinker on. Nothing there. Speed limit 50. Philip has joined the channel. Hello, Philip. And he's asking what truck I'm using. Well, currently I'm driving a MAN. And it is named Little Miss Sunshine. That was a name that our viewers gave it last time I played, actually. Hey, he's letting me out. Excellent. See? Some traffic's nice. Give him a little thank you with the old light horn. Theodore offers up this piece of information. He says, if you wonder what any sign says, I can tell you what it says. So can you sound it out in American phonetical, or, you know, spell it out in the comments, American phonetical? Any of these signs you see on the road, just post a comment on how to sound it out, and I will definitely work on improving my my game, learning how to enunciate things correctly. I think it's just a little bit respectful, you know, to be able to do so, given the opportunity. So for sure, put those pronunciations in the comments, and I will make use of them. Look at that water. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna geek out over that every time. Got a post-bed truck here. Yeah, he's going that way. Speed limit's only 50 anyway. So that last one sounded like Gdynia to me, but I don't know if that's correct or not. Philip Allen says, I wish traffic was nice enough to let people out in Tennessee. Yes. Traffic in Seattle, interestingly enough, is nice enough, generally speaking, to let people out. Los Angeles, not so much. We're getting on that ferry right there. Over here to dock for the harbor master to take care of this trailer and tractor. We are heading over to Karlskrona. Sergio Alonso is on the channel. Hello, Sergio. Welcome back to SimGamer TV's Sunday afternoon drive with some Euro Truck Simulator 2. Continuing our career from before, we're now level 4. We've picked up a new skill and we can take our cargoes longer distances. Oh, almost stalled my engine on that one. I cannot wait for Oculus Rift. That's all I have to say about that. There we go. It's getting dark out. We've already got our lights on, so we're going to have some night driving today. Philip Allen says, this is my first live stream. Well, welcome to my channel, Philip. Thank you for joining. We're going to be doing this until about 5 p.m. Pacific time. Then I'm going to take an hour break for dinner and come back for some more. Now the question is, do we do more Euro Truck Simulator, or do we change it up and do some Elite Dangerous in our second session? I tend to play most of my simulations on Sunday because it's kind of fun to say. SimGamer TV's Simulator Sunday, or Sunday Afternoon Drive, or something like that. Oh, Carl's Crown. Oh, okay. Theodore's giving translations since he actually lives in Sweden and is familiar with the area and how to pronounce things. So he's giving translations and pronunciations in the chat, which is really cool. Helps me be respectful of various nations and their lifestyle by being able to pronounce things correctly, or at least understand what they refer to. It's a Sunday party on my channel, says Sergio, and I agree. And into overdrive at 71 kilometers per hour. Not for long though. It looks like we're getting off here and heading towards Toads. Or is it Loads? I didn't quite catch the sign quickly enough. Have a nice international group watching my channel right now, which is really cool. It looks like that's supposed to be loads, but I have no idea. What's that letter with? It looks like an American L with a slash through it. How do you? What's the phonetic enunciation of that particular letter? That's what I want to know. You can see the sunset radiating through the thing. Gdansk, coming right up. Whoa! Stop! Just in time. That light was hidden around a corner. That was kind of cruel. Philip says he's got to go soon, but he'll be back for more live stream on more Sundays. Yes, for sure. 3 to 5 Pacific time. And again at 6 to 8 Pacific time. Or 6 to whenever. Sometimes I run a little long, depending on what I'm doing. Thanks for poking in, Philip. Have a great afternoon. Or evening, depending on where you were. You said you were in, what, Tennessee? Yeah. So it's decidedly evening over there. Probably about dinner time. Now the question is that the sunrise or a sunset? The other question is, if I'm speeding, how much is the ticket going to be? I'm really glad they added the speed limit in the GPS. It makes such a huge difference. I used to get tickets all the time because I wouldn't see a sign, wouldn't know how fast it was going. Seeing everyone pass me, I'd be like, oh, maybe I can go faster. Nope. I got a line of buses here. Oh, that's right, we're in Poland. Durr. That's not a Swedish letter. We're in Poland now, so, you know. I'm asking Theodore about a Swedish letter that doesn't exist, because we're in Poland. Blind spot there. This is where we need to pull it. Swing it around. What'd I do? Oh, I totally smashed into a car. That's what I did. Yeah, I just caused an accident. Damaged my truck. Luckily I didn't damage the cargo, so that's... Level 3 newbie, continuing on. Now there are some places in the area to discover. So we're going to take a brief moment to do that. Those question marks, I want to drive by them to actually understand what they are. Because the more truck dealers and recruitment agencies and stuff like that I can find, the easier it is to find stuff when I want to buy it. Such as talented crew for my burgeoning company. BCP. The name on the side of that trailer. This is a Scania dealership. driver job at net. So there is a recruitment agency. All right, 7 crowns is about $1. Now, we're getting really close to cracking open. Well, we need to upgrade our garage first before we do anything. So we need to have enough money to upgrade our garage, buy a truck, and hire someone to make that worth it, all at the same time. I don't want to have a loan outstanding that's not making me any money, right? So I'd want to have all 3 of those things in place before ready to go at least, before I got my, that big of a loan. Let's zoom in, see if there's anything else that I'm missing that I want to discover still. Doesn't look like it. We'll go ahead and pull into this rest area over here by the port and do some scheming for the purpose of our business. All right, let's take a look. So we can get a Scania truck right here. We can go back up here and get in Sweden and get a man. We know they're about 100,000 pounds or so for a truck. Garage manager. Now, isn't there a way up here somewhere to upgrade the garage? Driver manager. Recruitment agency, that's what I want. Hire a driver. So there's no hiring fee really, but I do need a spot in the garage first. Company manager, garage manager. Sergio had suggested something kind of interesting. Map view. I remember this being difficult. Like they didn't have it intuitively easy on how to upgrade an existing garage. So let me do a quick Google search. Actually, you know what? I'll do that in between episodes. We'll keep on working on this episode. We delivered, we found a couple places. what is my timer looking like for this episode? Now we're going to have enough time to at least start a delivery. Maybe I can find a short one. Freight market. No, I want to start in the town that I'm in. That one's back across the pond. I want to keep exploring new territory if I can, so... Oh, that's a huge difference, and that's a pretty big delivery, too. I wonder if there's anything that goes here to, Olston. Oreboro, nothing to Olston. Stockholm. This goes to Warsaw. Tractors. Well, if I'm going to do a delivery, I'm going to do the one that pays me the most money with the goals I have in mind. So here's a post-bed delivery. Delivering this thing to Warsaw. We'll take that one. At the very least, we can go get ourselves the delivery set up and the trailer hooked up before we go further. That light was nice to me this time. Okay. It's it looks like it's slowly but surely getting brighter out, so it must be dawn right now. This is the one that we want right there. What other deliveries do you guys have? We'll take that job. Go pick it up. That's kind of a funky angle, but we're hooked up. Okay, and let's get a little bit more visibility here. Good for me. Probably a good idea if I drive from one lane or the other, not both, huh? Let's see here. This way to Olston. Theodore's asking if I've ever driven a truck in real life. No, I haven't. At least not a tractor-trailer rig. You know, I've driven a truck like a passenger vehicle with a trailer attached. It is one of those things that I would like to be able to do at some point, to try and, you know, to say that I've done it. Oh, this car. I'm all slowing down so he can get past me, but nope. That's fine. We can meet in the spot. Early morning drive off to Holston. I think that's where we're going. Maybe not. Two-lane highway, no passing. That's what that sign says. Okay, well, we have a, looks like a highway or freeway entrance coming up here. Speed limit is 90. I'm not sure if this truck even goes that fast. Pay a toll for the toll road, get on the highway. It's taken a long time for this sun to come up, considering how quickly time is accelerated in the game. Speed limit is 80, so we'll go ahead and set our cruise control for 80. Let our truck sit in overdrive and just kind of coast along right now. Doing fine on fuel, don't need to rest. Got about 235 kilometers to cover in this distance. Three hours, 47 minutes for this trip. I think that might be just about the right length for deliveries for this format. And I know for a fact that this delivery is going to carry over into the next episode by a long shot, because we're going to cruise along here for a little while. But in the meantime, you guys who are watching this in the episodes can see the rest of this delivery and see what I make is what I determine I'm going to do as far as a business decision for my garage in the next episode, which will be part 3 of Sim Gamer's Sunday Afternoon Drive. For now, I'm going to keep on driving, head over to comments for those people who are participating with me live. So tune into the next episode or join me live on Sundays at 3 p.m.